Let us start our discussion with the concept of system and environment. As mentioned before, the system is a small portion of the universe that we are interested. The environment is the rest of the universe. Okay, so if we are interested in the system which locate in this area, okay, and the rest outside this area is the environment. Okay. The most important step the most important step to use the energy concept is to be able to identify the system and the environment. Where is the system? Where is the environment? And when we talk about the system, the system can be a single object, or a collection of objects. Okay, or maybe not an object but the region of space. And this region of space may vary with time in size and shape. May vary with time in size and shape. What we are mainly interested in this chapter is the interaction or the influence of the environment to the system, and the environment the system can be influenced by the environment through work, and that is what we are most interested. System and environment. They can influence each other. It's not only the environment influence the system. The system can influence the environment also through what we call work. As an example, in these figures, here the system is the eraser. The system is the eraser. This is our system. Okay, and the environment. The environment in this case is the hand. Okay, so this is the environment. You can see that the environment influence the system. The hand exert force to the eraser. Okay, the hand exert force to the eraser, and it will cause some change to the system. In this figure, we can imagine that the system, which here is the eraser, will move because of the force from the hand. Okay, the motion of the eraser may be different when the direction of the force is like this or when it is like this. And you can imagine that if you exert the force this way, nothing happens. The eraser may not move. So this is the influence of the environment to the system. We may explain this in terms of the force, but we can also explain this in terms of what we call work. That is, the hand do some work to the eraser. Okay. So what we have to do next is to define the word. What is the word? Let us start with the simplest case. That is, the work done by a constant force. Okay. By definition, if we have the force F exerted on an object, the work W done on a system by an agent exerting a constant force on the system is the product of the magnitude of F, this force F, and the magnitude delta R of displacement of the point of application of the force, and cos theta, where theta is the angle between the force and the displacement vector. So you have this force F exerted on this object. This object moves with a displacement delta R, and the angle between F and delta R is theta. We define the force done by this, we define the work done by this force, by this equation. F is equal, W is equal to F times delta R cos theta. This is the definition of the work done by a constant force. From this definition, you can see that the unit of force, the unit of work. The unit of work is the unit of force times the unit of displacement. So in SI unit, work has a unit of Newton made, and we call this unit as the Joule. Joule is the name of a scientist that show us and give us the idea of force, and show us how the force transform from one form to another. So we give the name of, not the force transform, the work transform. Joule gives the concept of the work and the transformation of the work from one form to another. So we give the name of the work. In fact, to be precise, it is the energy, but the work and the energy, which we will define later, have the same unit. So we give the name of Joule to the unit of work.